I think I'm not in the position to ask JK, you want to catch a movie? He suddenly asked, and I want speechless of the unexpected question. I look at my watch, but it's almost 10. The movie house are already closed. JK, Netflix maybe? Is this really happening? I mean, he's asking me at his house. JK, your house. If you are not comfortable going to mine, JK, I promise I will behave. I don't even know why he asked me for a movie. We were awkward with each other. We kissed for acting, but him asking me for a coffee and then for a movie is something else. We are dating. Is this for real? We came home around 10:30 in the evening. You want to change? I have unused clothes. I will let you borrow so you can wash comfortably. He removed his coat. Perhaps that's a yes to my offer. But before I can even enter my bedroom, I heard a soft noise from the inside. I looked at Jungkook, who also looked at me. Jiggy, is there someone in there? He whispered, and I shook my head. I honestly don't know. My hands shake as I hold on to the door. I tried to turn it, and it's open. I usually keep it locked whenever I leave. I took a deep breath and pushed the door open. In great shock, I saw two bodies in my bed, and Jimin currently busy to doing something. My mouth fell open in disgust. Get up, Jimin yelled at me. My eyes went wild. What the? This my room. You. I am about to run towards them, but Jungkook pulled me by the waist, dragging me out of the room and closed the door in the process. How dare you in my bed and you fuck, Jimin? They screamed at the door, but Jungkook continued to pull me back. That's my bed. Jungkook tried to calm me down. He can use the guest room for sake. Hey, my chest have. I tried to compose myself. I can't believe Jun will do that. I stared at Jungkook puzzled. Wait, is that Min Myongi? Jungkook nods. Are they dating? Jungkook was taken aback. I thought you know. Really? He's not telling me. I looked back at the door. I realized I haven't talked with Jimin in a while. Jungkook untucked his dress shirt for his pants. It's okay. I'm okay with these shoes and socks off. I'm fine, just don't mind those two. Let them enjoy the night. Baby, his smile somehow gave me sent it back. I can't do anything about it anyway, JK. Wow, this is cool. His claim as we enter my movie room. Is that a projector screen? Is that a projection screen? I pull it and roll it up, and my television appeared from the back. Yeah, but I'm just using the TV most of the time. I handed him a bottle of a bag of chips. I got myself an apple juice before crawling to the sofa bed and sitting myself hugging a pillow, as I cannot really stay in bed without it. Baby, JK did in the same and leave some space between us, saying through to his word that he will behave. I gave him the remote so he can choose the movie he wanted to watch. JK, what do you want? I reached out for the chips and opened the bag. This is your idea, so you can choose the movie you want. JK chose a romantic film, and I regret that I did not suggest an action one, but anyway, I am okay with it. I haven't seen that movie anyway. The movie passed, and I did not notice that I am actually sobbing to one of the scenes. Jungkook wiped the tears that fall on my cheeks, and that's the time I realized that I am crying. Sorry, I just said I am smile, wiping the tears from my other cheeks. His cheek. Maybe he assumed that I cried over the movie scene. I put my gaze back at the screen. JK, I haven't told you but you are so beautiful. My gaze went back at him. Jungkook was showing up, surprising me. He was thinking out of nowhere, and he is really good at catching me off guard. JK, you are the most gorgeous on in the that hall earlier. I am not surprised that everyone want to get your attention. His eyes never leaves mine. I am not sure if he is serious or he just fooling around again. I am begin to stutter. I am not sure how to answer that. Shall I say thank you? But I am not even sure if he is serious. JK, he always trying to make me feel like an idiot 90% of the time. JK, he held my hand and he shifted his seat to move closer to baby. My heart started to pound faster as his arm shaking on my back, going to my waist, pulling me closer to him. Taehyung stared at my lips, and I cannot deny that it's giving. I'm nervous about what will happen next, but to be honest, I'm quite expecting this. I'm actually disappointed when he said that he will behave because the truth, I wanted something, but I am too scared because the last time he tried to kiss me, I looked like a fool standing against the wall while he's smiling and staring at me. I hated that, but right now I have the different and weird feeling that it will really happen. His finger giggled from my cheeks to my jaw before pulling my chin up to him. He slowly leaned it to capture my lips. Just earlier we did this for the sake of acting, but right now my heart is overwhelmed with a different kind of emotion, and I like it. I like how his lip touched mine. His hand felt its way inside my hand, being to caress my sides. A cry escaped from my lips, and it made a kiss me. He pulled out to unbutton the first few of his top before yanking and it to the floor. JK hovered over me, and I call I can do it for his next move. I can't, I won't deny it. It's weird, but I like what he's doing. Supporting his weight, his arms, JK stared into my eyes with flexing my hair with his finger. He soon kissed my jaw, slowly going to my neck. I tried my best to stop my cry. I am just too weak to beg. Baby. My eyes went open when I didn't feel any kiss anymore. Jigga stooped, literally my eyes laid on his face just inch away from mine. His eyes shut tight, then he rolled over my side. My eyes fixed on the ceiling. I don't know where JK eyes are on right now. Baby, and I'm not sure what he is thinking about. A sudden feeling of shame kept in my body. Did he just playing on my feeling again? Will he laugh at me again, just like before? What will I learn? JK, I'm sorry. I finally said it. Came out a whisper, almost a whisper. JK, I can't do it. Jake shifted to his side, facing Tae, who is still staring at the ceiling. Tae, I dare to look at him. Jake's eyes are allergic. Jake, Tae, I know you are way. I don't you to preserve that and give it to the one you love. His eyes were surprised me. Jiwon just said that this guy is a player, and then why he is not acting like a gentleman? He is acting like the exact opposite. I chuckle as I sit down, putting the button on of my top bag. If that's the besides, then I should have given my way to John Ego JKT. I'm sorry. I know I should have not done that. You are special, and I hope you know that. I want your first time to be memorable, and it will only be unforgettable if it's with the one you really love. I look at my folding finger. That's totally nonsense. I'd rather give it the one who loves me. At least I know that he sincere when he make love with me. JK, he sat down and looked at me. I love should be a two-way feeling. Not all the time. His son. I know he understood me well. Thank you, Mabel. JK for not taking advantage from me. JK, he stared at me for a while. You are precious. You are maybe a brat, but I can see the innocence in you, and I don't want to take that away from you. Can I just say that in a usual for a man to give importance to someone innocence, especially earlier when I almost surrendered everything to him? I know that I made the right decision not to give it anyway to June. Maybe I am regretting it right after. I'm sorry if I became too weak earlier. It's not that I am. It's just that I don't really care right now to whom I will give it to. I will be the same guy. Then they will leave some old man that I know. He lied down and yanked me to him, his arms around my body, two other on my waist, while my head on his chest and my head on his chest. And in short, our body nearest together. I don't know why I am comfortable with this. My body calmed down on his own. It's like his touch has a power to my fears. You want another movie? He asked. I'm quite sleeping, but I have that habit that I can sleep better with the TV on. Sure, just play anything. He agreed. I moved my head closer to his chest. Junk, JK, maybe we want to wear a top. You can catch a cold. His body feel a little cold. He laughed. I can't sleep with a shirt on. Just go to sleep. You want? Uh, and don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I did not remember anything after I drifted to sleep in his arms. I almost screamed when I opened my eyes. I forget that I fall asleep in Jungkook's arms. I looked at the clock and it's only 3:30 in the morning. I move away from him just a little, making sure not to wake him up. His mouth open. He is looking cute like that. My eyes just wanted to be naughty as they roamed to his chest, then down to his abs. I counted it, and yeah, they are six hot. JK, you want to touch it? They approached him. Why is he awake at the wrong time? My cheek and ear just went warm almost immediately. John, don't have it, he asked as it's nothing to him. It's well toned, but there are no abs. Then you are so embarrassing there. Chuckling, JK pulled my chin up and gave me a quick kiss. He held my head and I stopped breathing when he glided my hand to his abs. My finger brushes against his smooth, thin skin, and I almost choke when I feel the indent of it. His body, it's well sculpted and it's just perfect. He placed my hand on his waist and pulled me again to hug. JK, now you feel it. You can back to sleep now. I'm not sure if he is joking around, and I don't want to think of what's going on his mind. I'm pretty sure he's laughing at me. I pull away and based on my what I saw from the corner of my eyes, he disappointed. I turned my back away from him, tucking myself under the blanket. I felt his arms wrapped around my body once again. His firm chest against my back. I felt a soft kiss on my shoulders. Good night, Thay. I know I should not feel this way. It's just too fast, but it is wrong to say that I am started to liking him. Time escape. Taehyung baby, I am busy checking the sales report from the past weekend, attending the business deal I have with the Million Hotel Group. Things are getting better lately, and my father business just keep on getting bigger. Mina and I have spending a lot of time together. Our project is about to be related next month, and this is the first big project that I surprisingly get in. I said I had a knock from the door. Hi, Tate. A small voice greeted me, and I know exactly who is the owner without even looking. He placed a bunch of flour and cup of fresh juices on my table after you escaped last weekend. Now we are just having me gifts. I rated you better give me a new set instead of those because you just left me bad, sticky, sweet and messy. You don't even bother changing them before you left, and you run away with Mr. Min. Jimin rolled his eye. Do if I know you slept with Jungkook that same night, don't you think we don't know that you both were inside the movie room? Then you are calling me disgusting. I did not have do something with Jungkook. Is that what you means? We are just slept together like sleep, but nothing happened between us. Jimin raised his eyebrow at me, not believe what I said. I'm not lying. I am still a bee. Jimin thought, okay, I'm sorry. I know it's my fault. I did not ask you permission that I will go to your apartment. Jimin, please forgive me. Matete, I won't happen again. I promise. I don't like you getting angry at me. Well, of course, Jimin acting cute is too hard to resist. I rub his arms and put it. I don't want you to that again. I mean, you are always welcome in my apartment. You can come and go whenever you want, but please use the guest room only. The guest room. Hope I'm clear. I promise. He kissed me on my cheek before sitting down again in front of table. You are the one news, by the way. I dropped my pen and closed the file that I am reviewing. A news? What news? I don't remember making a scandal lately. Jimin laughed. You know yourself well. It's not a scandal. It's good news. Here, Jimin handed me his pen and an article showing in headline Kim Taehyung, son of owner of Kim Properties, found a new love. I almost dropped the phone when I saw the picture below the headline. I murdered. Jimin grabbed the phone. Let me have it before you drop it. How they haven't that picture? Come on, Thay. Of course, reporters were there in the party you attended with Jungkook, Jimin said, as if he knew everything. And what's wrong if they took a picture of you kissing with Jungkook? He is your boyfriend, right? And besides, the kiss look realistic. So romantic. I can't believe this guy. I just stare at him, wondering what my father is going to say about it. It's been a week since that party conversation, and the picture just came out now. I can't believe that media here, they are crazy. Well, they just look at the bright side. I know the news isn't about your new business dealings, but at least it's not about your picking a fight in bar or causing some crazy scenes in a will the charming you down on the background. You know the you I mean we made before. Jimin smiled at me. Those smile were his eyes literally closed. I wonder what's my father's reaction the sign. Jimin expression changed. Hey, this is the last week of your relationship with him. That's your plan? I look at Jimin surprised. Really? It's been a month? Jimin nodded. It's not aware. I honestly lost track of time. I am too busy with the business project. I rest my back on a chair. I don't have plan well break up with him in the internal plan, but I am hesitant to do it now. Not now that we are becoming comfortable with each other and he is starting to be nice. Jimin snapped in finger on my face. You like him now, right? I don't know how to answer that. I know that I like him, but it's not possible. Jungkook doesn't like me. I know how much he loved his ex-boyfriend. His kisses were all fast display. After that news, I don't think it's a great idea to just break it up with him. I mean, I know it's all an act, but still, the media won't buy our breakup stories and will make this credible story about you again. And besides, that kiss seems real. It's real, right? I look at a deep breath. It's not. It's a part of act. But that time I did it for him. His ex-boyfriend was there, and the old man, and he seems uncomfortable. His ex was nagging me, and I think he said something dragging against Jungkook. I just saved him. So far, what we understood, he is using you against his ex, and you let him do what you. I am correct there. Jimmy doesn't like the idea at all. What's wrong? I am also using him. We are just using each other. What's the big deal? Jimmy grabbed a piece of paper, compared it, and threw it on my face. My mouth fell in open shock. Yes, that's for you. I don't that you may be clear on mine that you are becoming a stupid again, Jimin at me. Look, Tete, there a big difference between what you are doing to save him from your father, what and him using just to prove to his ex what he had moved on. You are is a goal like if there is such thing, but him using you in just a plan like that will only benefit his ego. Okay, you use him in that bar, kiss him to go away with John, but that's not mean to blow out of a it should be over a long time ago, but fate had been cruel and made it complicated. Your dad treated you, and you made a wrong plan of having a fake relationship, but that only because you wanted to save him. You are doing it for him. You have good intention, but him using you to get over his ex is not a good thing, and I can't understand why you let it happen. I have to stop Jimin before he even make more comments. Jimin, listen to me. I know it's wrong, but it's just to compensate for all the burden and waste time my wrong decision have caused him. He should be dating now, meeting people, and probably moving on, but he is stuck with me. This fake relationship, it's all my fault, Jimin. Just man. Okay, so okay for you to look stupid. Are you still the thing that I know? You are in love with him. That's why you are letting him to do that, Jimin asked. I want completely silent. I just stare at him, hoping my eyes will give him my answer. Perhaps he is really a best friend. He know me well, maybe more than I know myself. So it's yes, you love him now. Then why don't you just date for real to make everything right? I raise my shoulder. He doesn't like me, Jimin. He told you that. You are just assuming. He still love his ex. Beside, he kept on pushing me away. He always said that I am big unfair for not letting him have a date. He wanted to date someone, Jimin, and that's not me. If he wanted to date me, he should have asked me long ago. Jungkook is very straightforward, and he will not bet an eye less. If he really interested at me, he will say it, but he is not. And you hated it. Jimin looks concerned. Tete baby, I can see that you are hurting again. If you really think he doesn't like you, better end the fake relationship now before you fall for him even more. And before I can even utter a word, my phone buzzed. Johnson, boss, your father read the news. Hong call and he is on the way to your office in 2 minutes. Jungkook people, so you use him like what you plan to do. Younggi assumed once again. I did not use him. Let me correct that. He wanted to do that. I did not ask him to do it. I correct. That's the truth. But Younggi just breathless out. He knew me well that the bad side of me always stuck in his brain. Jim is so worried about his friend. He called me about. He left the office with his father. I bet it about the news. Now Jimin think that you are only using his best friend for your own gain. JK, I never use his best friend. What kind of was that? So they think I am using him when in fact he is the one who used me. He is making me up a story and making himself a victim. My body sick in anger. Young John, you should have not kissed him in first place. What's your purpose to kiss him? You don't like him, right? JK, he asked me to kiss him. I'm not aware that he saw Jiwon and planned to do any of that. I just obey because he is the only controlling a fake relationship. I defended myself. I am innocent, Youngie. I am talking about you making out with him in that movie room. Nobody is inside that room, just the two of you. So don't tell me that you are not using him. You did. You really did. JK, I can't believe this. This has been stressful. I am glad the next week. In the end of this, I think Jimin just misunderstood everything. I did not use his best friend against Jiwon, Youngie, Jimin, and I think that he is started to like you now. If you don't have plan of taking it seriously, so you should stop any of your plans right now. Don't use him against Jiwon and stop giving him a false hope. He has a pure heart. He doesn't deserve to be treated like that. JK does the really tell the JK does he really like me? But that's impossible. I am trying my best to have any feeling for him because we don't belong in the same circle. Or did I really like him? No, I'm just too scared to admit it. Taehyung, Dad, I'm sorry. I bowed down and waited until he asked me to stay straight. Sit down, he said as he sat on the couch inside my office. He stared at me in studying my reaction. I'm glad the news is not as scandalous as before. I'm glad the reporter took it positive. Unlike the ones in the past when you are being dragged out the bar because of you misbehave. I'm happy that Jungkook is a good influence. I am somehow relieved that my father is happy about it. Happy of it. Aside from business news about the company in the past few weeks, this personal news about me is so light and yes, not a scandal unlike before, but this act has to end now. I need to give his normal life back. Jungkook deserves to live his life the way he wanted. I broke up with him that my dad looked confused and your relationship with him is good. Why does he cheated on you? No, that Jungkook is a great guy. It's true, by the way, but I think I am being unfair to him lately. I don't have much time for him. I'm not that he is demanding for my time. It's just that I want to focus more on our business. We are still young. Who knows someday, right? Mr. Kim, my dad looked convinced. Well, I'm glad that you are really great serious about our business, but I just wanted to remind you that you have your personal life too. Don't throw yourself in too much work. I'm sad about that happened between you and Jungkook. Like that guy, I breathed out. I like him too, but I have my priority too right now. Our relationship is not one of them. I'm sorry for disappointing you, Dad. I promise this whole thing will not affect our working relationship. That's nice to hear. Anyway, we have a meeting in Minho office this afternoon about the lunch of the project. Don't forget about that. I know my internal plan was to transfer to another department, but still have an ongoing project with me. No, maybe after the project I can handle the other department so Jungkook can work with peace of mind. I will be out the office most of the time. I don't think Jungkook would mind. My father left giving me a hug. I'm glad he did not instead about me and Minho, but I know he will open and about it soon. But then it's just a thing about what I'm going to do when that moment came. Jimin, I called Jimin as soon as my father went out of my office. Father is not mad at me. He is okay with that article. Nice to hear. I told you it's positive news. Jimin is all giddy about it. Where are you? I asked. I wanted to have lunch with Jimin. I have lunch with Youngie, he answered, and I am disappointed he did not wait for me. I already told that I broke up with him. Jungkook, I guess it's far better. Are you with him? Wow, good for you. That's the best decision you made today anyway. About him, I think he's with their eyes. Scold him for using you against Jiwon. What I yelled on the phone, are crazy? What the truth? He is in front of his ex just to prove that he is over him. What are you talking about? I am the one who in that you. What did you tell him? Oh my gosh, Jimin, you are completely misunderstood. Jimin is still ranting on the other line when I heard a knock on my door. I'm sure he is Jungkook. For the second time today, damn it, Jungkook. They opened the door and his face looked troubled. Perhaps he knows exactly why I'm here. I have no plan to have a baby talk with him. I know we are in office and he is my boss, but we have tried this up relationship he started and I am so pissed off with now that things are going. JK, your best friend and my best friend are accusing me of using you. What did you tell them exactly? What made me look like an evil here? I asked. They, I'm not saying anything bad against you. Maybe it's about the news, they said defensively. Jimin just misunderstood everything. He thought he was in front of Jiwon. His voice sounded a little scared, but I'm not buying it, JK, really. You did not correct him. He went back to scold me. He literally made a scene telling me how much a player I am, and the whole cafe were staring at me. He tried to make me feel guilty when I have nothing to be guilty about. It's you who did, not me. And what next? The media will publish note that John Jungkook is a gold digger user. Is that what you and your friend wanted to happen? Your friend even influenced my friend. What kind of was that? Don't attack me, Jungkook, they said in very calm tone. JK, oh yes, I will yell at you. I yell again. You even told him about the movie room incidents that I think should be kept between the two of us, between the truth. Nothing really happened, and now my best friend think of me a player using you to get over my gold digger ex. JK, listen, Mr. Kim, I don't have any idea of what you are told them, but let me get this straight. I never use you. If I'm using you, I would have just you that night when we beside each other without thinking of the consequences, but I did not because I am still in my right mind. I am not saying that you should be thankful, but I just don't want you to feel regretful after what or think that I took advantage of you. I did that because I think that's the right thing to do. Hey, Chonko, JK, don't cut me out. I'm still talking. I cut him, but before he can even speak another one, this was all your area. I have no say about this whole drama, and you are not allowing me to say something about it. You are the one controlling everything, that you are almost controlling even my private life. I'm not allowing to date, I'm not allowing to flirt, I am almost not allowing to go out, and I'm not allowing to be seen with anyone because of you are afraid to of what other will say about you. It's always about you and your father and your circle. You save me, thank for, but your responsibility to save me. Good. I am sitting quietly in bar. It me. I have the right to deny you, but I play along thinking everything will end after that night. Then what happened next? I received threats. You see, I was just enjoying my night and you destroyed everything. That I almost lost my job and my house just because of you want to escape from your boyfriend. First of all, I'm not in debate to anything to you. I did not ask you to save me from Jiwon. You did that. No one asked you to, and now they are putting all the blame on me. It's you who started all this, and now it's look like everything in my fault. After all I said that, it's like lightning striking me, and I am immediately put in reality. What did I say that? I think I will say too much. I think my reason got out of my head. He is crying too far from Bo and arrogant that I know. I hope you also think about those times when you play with my feeling, king me on the table and against the wall, acting like you will kiss me. Then you will leave laughing at me, not thinking, and I up looking like an idiot. Well, to be fair, it's my fault because I really thought that you are doing that because you like me too. Too, JK, so he really likes me. They wiped his tear and smiled. I'm sorry if I took what happened in the movie room seriously. I thought it was special. I didn't know that it was nothing to you. It just so happened that I'm going to Giddy to confess it to Jim, and then the news about us came up. I'm telling him what happened, but Jimin misunderstood everything. I admit I did not correct him. I forgot to correct him because he started to rant at me. I'm not asking for anything in return, and I think I just did what I think I know is best, but the situation is all my fault. I never said it's yours. No one is to be blamed but me. You all the time and right to say no doubt my plan, but I'm sorry, it's all my fault. Don't worry, I will correct everything to Jimin and Yogi, and don't worry, you will have your life back. I started all this and I ended it already. My heart keep on pounding against my chest. I suddenly left guilty. What do you mean? You already ended? They smile cross JK heart even more. He smiled, but I know he's hurt. I already told my dad I break up with you. Then that's the plan, right? Just 1 month. I did sober. It's been a month, and this is the best time before the media can do more story about us. Don't worry, my dad is not mad at you. I told him that I don't have time for you, and I want to concentrate on our business. That's the reason I told him. But if you want to tell your friend for the reason or even the truth, it's okay. I'm just assuring you that you are safe from my father. You have your life back now. You can start dating now. I'm sorry for all the mess, especially for the time you wasted because of me. He stand up and walked around me, getting his bag from the chair before facing me. Tae, I have to go now. I have a meeting with Millennium. Good luck, and I hope to still see you on the top of list the next coming month. JK, all the words that I wanted to say are trapped inside my mouth. I just can't speak. He is the calm and composed, even though his eyes and nose are still red from crying. He stopped when his hand rested on the door. He turned around to face me. His cheeky smile is so precious. I am willing to accept all the blame now. I forget to say thank you. Thank you for putting me in the right place and for making me realize that I cannot get whatever I want just because I am spoiled and rich, and for making me realize that I need to apologize when I am wrong. That life is not all about me, and not everyone will like me, for making me realize that I should stand up for wrong things. I did not relying on my father's influence so I can get away is being a good influencer on me. See you again soon. Jungkook. I slumped on the couch as soon as he out of the door. I can't believe this. I regret everything I said. I should have talked to him in a more calm manner, and you know what's worse? The feeling is like we are really broke up.